Watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league. The spider in the house, the unmatched quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a bucket.
Back to Irving. Takes the three. Mobley grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Let's send it to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Jason Kidd. Allie?
We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Here's Thompson. Pass to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Mobley. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Yeah, the versatility of Davis on offense, he doesn't have to be right under the hoop to score.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Irving with it. And it's Hunter picking him up. Thompson scanning the floor. For three. Mobley grabs the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Hunter. And another basket for Cleveland.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Washington. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Outside Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
This is Donovan Mitchell in his toolbox, right? Uses the shot fake, gets that defender to bite. Nicely done.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Pass to Hunter. Shoots over Davis. Cleveland again missing. The Mavericks trailing. Now here's Gafford. Outside Davis. Gafford the screen. Shot on the wing. And that one comes up a bit short. And Cleveland has possession. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Pass to Okoro. And here's Hunter from the arc. Cleveland again missing. And Dallas with possession. They trail by 1. Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Davis. A deep three. That shot is off. There's 18 seconds left in the first. Here's Mitchell. The shot comes out. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
To the inside. And a strong finish with two hands.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And here's Green from the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Mavericks on top, up 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Ryan, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. Here's Jerome. Hunter on the wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Pass to Lively. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on the free throw. And Cleveland making a change here. He's off on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Jerome. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Jerome's gotten 4 this quarter.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Lively with the bucket.
You see, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
Jerome, no good. The Mavericks lead by 8. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the 4th quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Jerome, no good. And the Mavericks with possession here. Williams with it. Green picks him up. Good work there as it goes. And it's a 12-point Dallas lead.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And it's Irving off the drive. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 14-point game. To halt the run. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Irving with it. Pass to Davis. 5 on the clock. Davis a screen. Free throw line jumper. Hunter with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Down low. Here's Mitchell. And Gafford with the block. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Davis hits.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Davis has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Back to Garland. 19-footer. That one goes in.
Shot ready, we call it, folks. Darius Garland takes the pass, immediately gets into his jump shot.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore. There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Here's Irving. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the middle. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Spider is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Irving for 3. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Thompson's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Pass to Hunter. Inside. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Over to the wing. Davis drawing the double team. Now Washington lets it go from deep. Strus grabs the miss. From the top of the key. Stolen by Gafford. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And so it's Dallas looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Davis drawing the double team. Out to the right wing. The jump hook. Rejected by Mitchell.
Excellent defense from Mitchell. His coaches and teammates appreciate his hard work.
Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 17. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper, yes, sir.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Mitchell misses.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Pass to Thompson. Now Gafford. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Irving is doubled. Outside Davis. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Garland for three. Davis for the rebound. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Outside for Davis. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Davis has got 11.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. Garland with the ball. Gafford picks him up. Here's Allen. Pass to Garland. From deep, Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Mavericks lead by 20. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Yep, count it.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. Here's Marshall. Clock at 6. Floats one. Good on the shot. And the Mavericks lead by 20. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Thompson right side. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Marshall. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Pass to Mitchell. Over Irving. A nice shot by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter. Launches a three. Thompson, that's good.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Left side Strus. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dallas leading by 21. Here's Irving. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Mitchell. And here comes Cleveland. .149 left in the third. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Marshall. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And that one's good. Mitchell for three. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a three-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Christie. Now here's Davis. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A minute 15 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Back to Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Davis can't hit. Cavaliers trail by 20. Pass to Hunter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Now Lively, covered by Mobley. Back to Dinwiddie. Wing shot on the way. The shot no good. .32 seconds left in the third quarter here. Back to Mobley. Outside Hunter. Here's the three. Rebound, Anthony Davis. The Mavericks lead by 18. And Dinwiddie, here we go. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, Spencer Dinwiddie, it's a rare opportunity in the mid-range, but he's got the kind of touch necessary to make it.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. The teardrop. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Dallas ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Defense is setting the tone.
37.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And he nails the third.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
Here's Dinwiddie. Cavaliers with the rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
From deep, Strus knocks down the long J.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Outside Irving. Tries the spin move. Over Garland. Strus grabs the miss. Cavaliers trail by 15. Comes up empty down low. Here's Irving. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
Well, very hard to stop Kyrie Irving once he has his rhythm. Now he's relentless, seeking out some buckets.
Strus's shot is off. Dallas leading by 17. Irving for three. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Here's Cleveland. It's stolen by Irving. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. From the wing.
I think Darius Garland knew exactly what the opposition was thinking there. What a display of defensive anticipation.
Strus with the bucket.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
To the paint. Marshall with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
3 points.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Irving. Basket counts. Irving's got 22.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
Pass to Strus. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Here's Dinwiddie using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
Outside Strus. Beyond the arc. And it's Irving with a rebound. Dallas leading by 22. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Strus outside. Dinwiddie with a rebound. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Irving. It's stolen by Garland. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Outside Strus. From behind the arc. Cleveland again missing. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Thompson with a screen. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, he does a lot of his work on the interior, more than people realize. Klay Thompson gets those calls because of his willingness to put himself in tough spots.
1:46 left in the game. And here's Hunter for three. Counted from distance.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Edwards for three. Offensive board. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. And Edwards good for three. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kyrie Irving.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Outside, Williams. Another three for Dallas.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Williams. And the shot goes.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks.
Timeout, timeout.
And Dallas calls time here. They're up by 24. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
4-3. Mobley grabs the board. That's tipped. Outside Garland. The three is up. Misses. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce.